In the news this week, does it matter? Latest research shows Aussies don't mind which date to celebrate Australia Day.
Also, tensions arise over the fire department's industrial agreements on senior staff appointments. Plus, unemployment figures reduce with skill shortages hit certain industries.
This is the Evening News with Ivan Lung and Danielle Staniskov.
Good evening. Do you understand what Australia Day is about? Well, a new study has found many Australians don't know and don't care when it's being held. The revelations come as controversy continues over whether our National Day should be moved to recognise Indigenous Australians. Nelson Liu reports.
The date has divided Australia, but now more people believe in moving Australia Day from January 26.
It's just a date, so I see no reason to not move it.
It's not important to me.
A new poll reveals 56% of Australians don't mind when our National Day is and think the date can be changed. 37% also don't know why the day is held on January 26, while 77% believe it was always on that date.
It hasn't been the 26th for that long, so it's not this, it's not a 100-year tradition or something we're trying to defend here.
It comes as the Greens launched a campaign to move local government celebrations to respect Indigenous Australians. It's led to the federal government criticising continued attempts to move the date. While many people don't mind if the date of Australia Day is changed, numerous Australians still believe there should be a national day of celebration.
It's just becoming a lot more inclusive. I think that's a reflection of inclusivity.
And the Prime Minister says the day will still celebrate the nation, despite the controversy.
Australia Day is a day to come together and celebrate what unites us.
Nelson Liu, WAMN News.
The Public Sector Commissioner is being urged by the opposition to investigate the rise of the union in having massive influence over the appointment of senior positions within the fire department. The recent resignation of the first female superintendent has triggered the need for more women as firefighters and in managerial positions. Taylor Hannah reports.
Tension has emerged between the Department of Fire and Emergency Services and the United Firefighters Union after industrial agreements state that senior positions within the department are only open to employees who have firefighting or equivalent experience. Shadow Minister for Industrial Relations Peter Kapsambanis explained that you don't need firefighting experience to be in a managerial position.
I have never been able to understand why an accountant needs firefighting experience, why a human resource manager needs firefighting experience. I think that's just a furphy for the unions to maintain control, to keep their jobs for the boys.
The opposition believes the government is only acting in the interest of the unions. With only 5% of firefighters being women, the Emergency Services Minister is encouraging women to join the department and move up in the career chain.
The issue of above the award and above the EBA in the managerial levels of the Department of Fire and Emergency Services, I would encourage diversity, and I encourage women to go up the career path and and take those positions in the Fire and Emergency Services.
The Public Sector Commission will also be investigating bullying, intimidation and union influence within government departments. Taylor Hannah, WAMN News.
After record job growth in 2017, it is reported that more than 1.3 million West Australians were employed, decreasing the state's jobless rate by 0.9% to 5.7%. However, new reports show skill shortages have emerged, leaving some industries struggling to find workers. Candidate availability is at an all-time low, while job advertisements are in abundance, causing us to rely on workers with visas and contractors. Strong commodity prices, surges in the mining industry and a growing housing sector are all contributing to employers' confidence in WA's job boom.
Corrective services officers and staff were recognised for their significant role in managing serious offenders in this year's National Corrections Day. Prison staffers work in a challenging environment to keep our prisons safe and secure, rehabilitating prisoners and helping young people return to the right path. Corrective Services Minister explained that these extraordinary people work in circumstances that many would find extremely challenging.
They work in a dangerous environment, they work in an environment that is tense, and they work in an environment where they are not recognised for the work that they do by the general public because it's behind walls.
The officers and staff will be awarded a medal recognising their service on January 26th.
An armed robbery in Perth's northern suburbs saw a man with a machete entering a pharmacy and threatening staff. The incident happened on the 18th of January at around 7:30 p.m. on Armorsdale Road in Duncraig. The CCTV footage obtained by police shows the male suspect fled with some prescription medication in a small vehicle. He is described as being in his mid-20s, approximately 170 to 180 centimeters tall, with a medium build and blonde hair. Police are seeking anyone with information regarding this incident to contact Crime Stoppers on 1-800-333 000.
North Korea has reversed their plan to send the state delegation to South Korea ahead of next month's Winter Olympics. South Korea says the North did not explain the reason behind the suspension of the team's visit. Earlier this week, North Korea confirmed its art troupe will perform 2 times in South Korea during the Winter Games. It's yet to know whether the visit will still go ahead. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern has become the first PM to give birth during her office term. In a statement, Mrs Ardern says the pregnancy was unexpected but exciting. The female leader will be taking a 6-week leave after childbirth, and Deputy Prime Minister Winston Peters will take over the leadership temporarily during her absence from office.
And finally, it's not often we have birthday mentions here at WAMN News, but we have made an exception because our senior reporter Nelson Liu is turning 35 years old this week. And to mark the occasion, here's a little tribute from us.
Ivan, the Liberal Party's Andrew Hastie is the current frontrunner in Canning's by-election, focusing on local issues such as crime, drugs, jobs and infrastructure. There's still concerns about how long it's taken Elizabeth Key to fully get off the ground, but Premier Colin Barnett says it's a development worth waiting for. That's right, the state government has made this year's budget all about limiting its spending in a bid to return government.
Hey Nelson, or should I say Captain America, have a wonderful 35th birthday, have great fun, and I hope to see you out on the road here interviewing me very shortly.
Nelson, as you come to celebrate your 35th birthday, I can look back on the 3 years that you've been here working with Ivan and what you've done and how you've matured over that time. A senior reporter now, you've really made a mark, and we hope that you go on to contribute to the news media in whatever form that you see fit. Congratulations. Celebrate in style.
So there you have it, 35 years old. 3 of them here at WAMN News. And we actually got a surprise for him.
Yeah, we heard that he loves Marvel.
So there you have it. You'll get to find out next week what sort of present is, and we'll let you know.
And that's our weekly news and current affairs. You can catch up with the latest news on our website and Facebook.
From Danny, myself, and the rest of the team until 8 o'clock next Sunday. A very good evening to you.
Good night.